Guys, lately I have been trying Ideogram, and in terms of putting text on the AI generated images, it has amazed me really. And I must say it's way above MidJourney in that aspect. Let me show you what I have been trying for the past few days, and we'll also do a real-time AI image generation, seeing how good this text on image feature is in Ideogram. So you see these are the generations that I made, and if you come down to this one, my original prompt was Kermit saying discipline is the key to success. A really simple prompt, and it generated 4 images. So in the first one, the discipline spelling aren't correct, but well, it got the point and it made that text on the image. And then this one, this is correct. This one, it's also correct. And it generated the 4th one. This looks really weird, but still 3 out of 4, that's really good. And then there was this generation in which I prompted Kermit telling youth not to do weed. It understood the point and there was no mention of weed though, but it generated me an image saying just say no. And if you are using MidJourney, you will know that you cannot generate this sort of stuff in MidJourney with this sort of text on images. Now the second image, no weeds, says it's not me, green like me. So this doesn't make sense. Anyways, moving on. This one, well, here it mentions just say no to weed. Well, it can be a bit off on certain points, but it's worth it. And then I generated this one, Kermit playing with an anaconda and saying friends forever in a poster style. So this one, the anaconda isn't really perfect, but it says friends forever, as you can see. And this one, friends forever, a better one. And this one also says friends forever, but the anaconda isn't good. You can see that. And this one, friends forever. The text is perfect, but in this generation, the image isn't. And let's go down. So this was a very simple prompt, and you see I wrote here Kermit as a libertarian, and it understood what a libertarian is, and it made a generation saying less government, more freedom. Some spellings can be off here or there, like the government spellings aren't correct, but still you see it's doing the heavy lifting for me. Instead of me having to type out a really detailed prompt, it's doing it all by itself. Like you see over here, the magic prompt, this is what Ideogram itself visualized what the generation should be like. A humorous satirical illustration of Kermit the Frog dressed as a libertarian wearing a blue and white striped hat with a liberty themed pin. He holds a small American flag and a play card with the words less government, more freedom. The background is a lively cityscape with people going about their daily lives, symbolizing the diverse political views of a modern urban environment. Now this is really mind-blowing. To get good results in MidJourney, you have to type out these prompts in detail, but here Ideogram, like I mentioned, is already doing the heavy lifting for you. Then I generated this one where I prompted Kermit laughing while singing mobile and saying Mike, you are funny. So the text is really perfect. The Kermit figure might not be perfect, but still the text is. If you want text on your images, you have to try out Ideogram. This is another one, Mike, you are funny. Mike, you are funny. In all of these, the text is correct. Then I made this one, Kermit in a classroom with American flag and saying this means you are loved, and it wrote the text correctly, as you can see. In the other generations, the text is actually right. This means you are loved, this means you are loved. And in this one it didn't put any text, but well, it still made an interesting image. Then for this one I prompted Kermit shaking hands with a crab and saying ouch. Now I got the ouch in this one as well, and it also added Krabby best wishes by itself. I didn't ask for that, but it's interesting. And you can see it placed ouch in it. And you see this might not be a good image generation, but still it put the text. This one looks a really good image, I must say. Now I want to try out 2 prompts with you and see real time how Ideogram performs. So the first one is an orange alone on a beach soaking sun and saying fun in the sun. Let's copy it and go back. Here you have to put the text, and here we'll select the ratio 1 by 1, the model to 1. We can set it to public. We can select the styles here, but for now I'll let it do the work. Then click on generate. And if you saw my last video, I showed you how quick this Ideogram is compared to MidJourney and also ChatGPT's DALL-E 3. You see, we are already on 99%. This is interesting. And it is also quite time saving as well. So now we have an orange, you see, but no mention of the words fun in the sun. Let's move on. This one, yeah, this is an orange, but the legs look like the legs of a man, and it says fun in the sun. This one is actually good. An orange laying in the sun. This is what it essentially meant, and it says fun in the sun. And you know you cannot do this with MidJourney, so you have to give it a try. Let's go on and do the second prompt. A Californian sunset with clouds in the shape of the word good day. Let's copy it from here, go back and paste it here. We'll keep the parameters same as the last one, or wait a second, we'll select the lucky style. It automatically selects some of the styles, and you can see it selected the 3D render. Let's go ahead and click generate. So it has started 18%, 36%, 46%. This is fast, guys. This is fast. And we are already at 96%, and here we have our images. Well, here you go. Oh goodness, this is interesting. These are good generations. This one might not be an accurate one, but still these are clouds. But anyways, let's see this one. These seem like clouds, but they are standing out from the background. So I wanted it to merge with the background. So let's change the prompt. A Californian sunset with clouds in the shape of the word good day, where clouds don't stand out and it all looks natural. And now let's select a lucky style again. This time it has done cinematic for us. Let's go ahead and see what it makes for us. Again and again, this is putting the good day text on the foreground, not in the background, but anyways the text is accurate. These are some really good generations. I wouldn't discount the fact that it has generated some pretty interesting and intriguing scenes. And you know what, this type of generation could go well for a page that posts quotes or something that's motivational, because the text is perfect, the background is perfect for that sort of social account as well. And this one seems good as well. All in all, I am quite impressed by Ideogram, and you also need to try it out if you haven't tried it yet. I use MidJourney as well, I use DALL-E 3 as well, and from my experience I can say that Ideogram saves you time. It gives you good text on images as well, and the best thing is it gives you 25 generations free for each day. That's interesting. I also posted this video where I compare Ideogram, MidJourney and DALL-E 3 side by side. If you are interested in watching that, go ahead and click the video on the screen now. I'll see you in the next one.